hottest podcast on the fucking planet. We getting down to the nitty gritty. We giving it to you raw, uncut, uncensored. Time to check in. Greatest motherfucking podcast in the world, Greg.
Speaking of facts, you know we gon' have some fans pissed off. This that fly, how your life too plain, we gon' help y'all lift off. I'm cracking the jokes with the folks and you know we still got a shit talk. Welcome to Grit Talk, yeah. Speaking of facts, you know we gon' have some fans pissed off. This that fly, how your life too plain, we gon' help y'all lift off. I'm cracking the jokes with the folks and you know we still got a shit talk. Welcome to Grit Talk, yeah.
Welcome back to Grit Talk. We are in the building.
Hello.
It's been a minute.
It's been a little minute.
We still ain't got all five.
We here. We just missing one person.
The
but it's not that
Fantastic
important.
Four.
Name of the episode.
Ooh,
There we go.
Fantastic Four.
I like
Okay.
that. I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
That was
That's a good start.
It's way better than the Three Musketeers.
Yeah. Y'all don't even know who the fucking Three Musketeers are.
We don't.
Bro.
I thought it was Duck. I thought it was.
The ducks.
I think it's literally Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and
Yeah,
like
I thought it was them.
You
Daffy
do
Duck.
know that there was
No,
that's a
it's based
folk
on like
tale.
an actual
Yeah.
like
Well,
historic.
I
Yeah.
do not care. Damn
We
the
do not
folk
care.
tales.
I do not care.
We do not care.
Anyway,
These are facts right now.
Exactly.
Ryan's not here because he has pink eye.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
the pinkest of eyes.
that is funny.
How do-
Especially because he always pink. That's crazy.
Call that man a salmon. That's fucked up.
That might be his new name in my phone.
Salmon?
Salmon. Sammy, call him Sammy Sosa.
Salmon Sosa.
Salmons.
Speaking of changing names, can you change my name?
No,
on your
you will
phone?
forever be Hush Puppy, my boy.
I'm over that.
Hush puppy.
Yes.
Hush Puppy.
What
Yeah.
is the story behind?
Because I worked in the Panther Stadium, and part of my job was to put hush puppies in the fryer
That's funny as
during
fuck.
game day.
That's hilarious.
And
fun.
when he embraced Hush Puppy, Kev was a different nigga, bro. The Kev that y'all get to see now, Kev used to be in the streets for real. And that's when he was Hush Puppy. Like,
Damn.
all we have to do is hype him up in the club with Hush Puppy. He's gonna do some wild shit every time.
All things
And
that
you
you
never
hear
knew
on
about
this
it. That's
podcast
crazy.
do not
You never knew
necessarily,
about it.
necessarily.
That's his alter ego. So you will forever be Hush Puppy.
No.
It do become inconvenient sometimes when I just want to text you and then I type Kev in my phone. It don't pop up. I'm like, damn, what is that nigga name in my phone? And then I gotta recall.
Hush
Ryan will always be Bobby Hill in my phone.
puppy. Damn.
He did look like Bobby Hill. in
He
college.
still
I'm not
do.
gonna
Like
lie.
Bobby Hill.
We had that short ass haircut.
Yeah. That's funny. And then, damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
So, yeah. Once you get a nickname, that's how you know I fuck with you,
Propane
though. If
excesses.
It just stick forever.
if
I understand.
you got a nickname in my phone, I fuck with you.
I don't think I have a nickname on your phone.
You
It's
Darius, you
not.
got a
It's
nickname?
just the
You just got the
What's
emoji,
Darius'
yeah.
nickname? Don't say nothing. What's Darius' nickname to you?
my nigga from the SIP. That's what his name is in my phone.
Not even lived in Mississippi for. I don't know how long I lived in
like
Mississippi. I lived
13 seconds, but it's
there- I
okay.
lived there for a little
You
while.
lived in Mississippi?
That's
Yes.
where he was
Oh.
born.
I was born in
They
Tennessee.
got good food though. I mean not disrespect
I
them.
lived in Mississippi for I think maybe like
2 weeks.
no, it had to be like a couple years. I went to like preschool in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Enough to not remember it.
Yeah,
I
that.
feel it.
I remember staying in my grandma's house.
Grandma.
Nana.
How was y'all weeks, man?
Grateful. I'm grateful. That's all I can say.
That's what the week was, grateful?
Yeah, I'm just grateful right now.
That's
maybe
where I
put
want to be.
Food in my belly, roof
It's kicking
over my
ass.
head.
Said life is kicking your ass. It was
Bro,
one of those
Let's
weeks.
get
what?
some-
Again, I'm on like week 4 of just getting the shit beat out of me.
Add some
God.
context behind that.
Fight back, nigga. Fight
Nah,
back.
nah, it's, I don't know. Life is hard. Work is hard. Everything is just really frustrating.
You wanna
I'm just
quit-
ready for
you ready to quit your
like,
job?
a shift. Do what?
You want to quit your job?
Boy, what? If I didn't have any bills and a whole other mouth to feed.
Oh, fuck bills. We ain't got to do that. There's vibes out here.
That's
Well, when you cash at me my rent money, can you just put just vibes
I got
in,
you.
in the tagline? 'Cause
that's funny as shit.
You know, this past weekend I was spending so much, and I didn't have my phone on me. So you know how sometimes you spend OD, and then you start to be like, "Damn, let me check my account," because I know I'm wilding right now.
Yeah.
And I ain't have my phone on me, so I just say, you know what? It's just vibes right now.
It's just vibes right now.
Fuck no. If
It
I'm
was like 2
spending,
o'clock in the morning.
if
and
I'm
I was just
spending too
like-
Until you haven't sleep
I'm
for
not-
dinner
I'm
3
not
days
checking.
later.
I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna
Boy,
have to
you
drink.
hit me.
I'm just gonna have to eat air for dinner this next week.
I'm not. If I'm
Like
spending
she said,
OD,
sleep
bro, I'm
for
not
dinner,
checking my
boy.
account. I'm just gonna let it ride, bro.
You said what?
I'm not checking my account. I'm just gonna let it ride.
Yeah, till you get there.
I
with the
can't. I
overdraft
can't
fee.
wait.
Nah, my bank don't even do overdraft fees. Big dog, just get declined. Mama, like, you just
Sometimes you need that little overdraft. Like, come on, bro. It was like 7 cents, bro. You couldn't give me
Hell no.
7 cents. Like, it's gonna be in there tomorrow.
then you gonna take that 7 cent and gonna charge you 35.
It depends.
Now you
You
know
got
you
24 hours. At least with Bank of America, you got
$35.07.
24 hours.
Bank of America is not even owned by
Trash.
Americans.
Well, what bank is? Honestly,
USA,
I don't think so.
it is. Bank of America is actually, I think it's the only bank that's not owned by like Americans.
I don't believe
It's
it.
owned by Arabs.
Wow.
Chase can't be American.
I don't know. Might be German.
Wells Fargo is ass, and I know that they're not owned by Americans, so they don't care about American people. That's literally the worst bank.
It's so fucking hard to get in the credit union, man.
No, it ain't.
It's
Yes, it
not.
is. Sometimes it is.
Who need an account?
Me.
Right.
I got you.
Okay, thank you.
There we
Niggas
go.
about to go to jail.
Best place to secure a loan.
Fraudulent
Free game.
activities.
I don't know fraudulent activity. It's a family member. Don't be mad
A
at me.
family member?
Yes.
Are you offended, sir?
I'm not a family member.
Yes, I am.
Niggas ain't
Yes.
you niggas ain't related.
We
Nigger.
are.
Niggas is close friends.
Don't be mad because
That's
you don't
ain't
have
it family and
any
friends
like that.
typically anyway.
No. Family.
Smell like hate to me.
Not really.
Say what it
You might got
sound like.
COVID. You ain't smelling shit.
Nah, let's not put that in there with this
No, it
nigga
wouldn't.
again.
Yeah.
That was 2 weeks ago.
That was I'm vaccinated. I'm vaccinated.
So
I'm
you
vaccinated.
still
you're
get
not.
it, my
no,
nigga.
no.
Stop.
You got both shots.
No, he doesn't have one.
Ah,
2.
my nigga, my godmother called me the COVID prince because I'm not getting this vaccine and I'm just taking my chances with life.
So evidently there are some studies coming out that I guess there are more links to erectile dysfunction for
Damn.
men who have contracted COVID. So good luck with that.
Sheesh. Guess that's why Viagra and Blue Chew and all that shit exists. Well, that dick might not work, but that shit get you right.
Shout out to Macaroot. That's all I can say.
Macaroot?
Yeah, Macaroot. Shout out to them.
So let's ignore the important stuff.
That's a tough bout to say. Still not getting the vaccine because that's very important to me. But
You don't want to
There you
travel?
go.
bro, they haven't put no travel ban. Until that happens, we gonna see. Like it has to be so much of an inconvenience.
It's going to be. It's going to be a big inconvenience.
Well, they
That's
keep
what I'm saying.
saying the world's also gonna end.
The way
So,
the way
there's
this
that.
Delta variant is coming through and ravaging everything.
Who?
Delta Airlines.
The Delta variant.
I
Delta
don't fly
Airlines.
Delta. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm unaware.
my God, the way the
Can we do
ignorance
free game
just
and
like
we just
blew
go into
through the
this
room.
stuff?
Does anybody like? Okay,
Cause now y'all just having all this conversation. Then
were we all not participating in the conversation,
I
Grandpa?
said we. I said we.
You said y'all.
Why you call that nigga?
Cause I've been trying to get this shit done.
Oh
Let's
my
just
God,
do free game and then
motherfuckers
tell
get
us about the Delta shit. 'Cause I have
company
no idea.
don't know how to act.
And you might get flagged anyway. You can't say anything about COVID related shit without having science behind it because everything is getting pulled down because of it. They can be like false information being spread.
The way that you weren't even paying attention to what I was saying, and you're just kind of shooting from the hip,
I'm not
like
shooting from
based
the hip.
on what you thought you heard.
What you mean?
Free game.
Let's
Who's
start-
got it?
Let's
said
start
that
with
shit, though.
Sean.
Who's got it? You was talking about Delta Airlines.
I know, but prior to that, you
No.
were talking about you was giving us the reason to get vaccinated, and is it been proven?
Shy, if you get COVID, would you get vaccinated?
No, because then I already had the shit. What the
Wait,
fucking
you had it
point?
already? You
No,
had it
I said
already?
I would have already had
You
it.
should get it, bro.
You should get it.
I already got it.
You lying.
No, I did. Where my card?
Where your card at?
Where my card at?
And don't.
Somebody
Yeah.
throw my wallet.
Somebody
Don't
throw your wallet?
I
Or
will go-
stole your wallet?
Yeah.
Throw my wallet over
Just
here.
smack me in the head with it.
I'm about to get it. What's it called? Where you get the card on?
You getting fake cards?
Nah,
Better get a bitch
I thought
laminated.
about that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it.
That's what will come down to.
That's
I
a
thought about
federal offense.
Okay, he pulled out the vaccination
Yeah.
card.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
about to get this bitch laminated, bitch.
Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see.
You see it right here.
That
You
shit
see the
ain't
date?
real, bro.
That shit ain't real.
That
You
shit
got me
say
fucked up.
Stephon,
You got me
nigga.
fucked. I waited in long lines for this
That's
shit.
not even you.
I'm about to get this shit laminated. You got me fucked up, boy.
That's not even you, bro.
Come
That shit
on,
say
dog.
Stephon.
Come on, dog. Stop playing with me.
Stephon Levy.
You know who the fuck that is?
That's my name.
What?
Stephon.
Your name is not Stephon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You niggas call me Stephon, please.
I was literally lying. It really says that?
No.
No.
Oh, I was like, what?
It's so
I'm about to call me Stephon.
Call me
I'm not
Stephon.
calling you. I'm gonna call you.
That's a
Stephen.
suave name, though.
Stephon.
Yeah.
Stephon Marbury.
Yo, that's a reason. There's a reason
strawberry
Urkel
shot.
sucks.
Nah, I never grew up with that shit.
Shot, go with your free
I've
game.
been a label whore my
Shot,
whole
go
life.
with your free game.
Since you in a
Time
bullshit.
without purpose is prison.
Damn.
Do I need to elaborate?
No.
No, that's what you want to go by.
No, it's a good one.
It's pretty self-explanatory though.
Honestly,
young queen.
I don't have any free game
Oh,
because
right.
I've been trying to keep my mental health in order for myself. So I don't have anything for anybody else this week.
It be like that
I'm sorry.
sometimes.
Love you though.
My free game is kind of inspired by Tim Grover. He was a trainer for Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Dwayne Wade, I think as well. It was a quote that kind of spoke to me recently a couple days ago. He said, "There is no greater superpower than the ability to say, 'This is who I am.'" Most people push that away, and because they don't want to be judged, winners don't care about what people think about them. They judge themselves and live with their greatest effort and their greatest life.
That was really good.
You don't
And the
have to
reason I
clap.
started
You don't
clapping
have- you
because
don't
when he
clap.
just said what he said, I felt that in my soul.
Oh.
I was moved.
Thank
I
you.
just got the Holy Ghost just
That boy
now.
about to
Thank you.
cry.
So-
Ain't gonna cap.
Do you have one, Darius?
That ain't gonna cap.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, I've been doing so much driving this week, man.
No excuses.
You sit at the desk and shut that shit up.
No excuses.
I'm on the road.
No on the road again.
I was literally about to say that. So now tell us about this Delta shenanigans.
It's nothing that has to do with like Delta shenanigans. It's called the Delta variant, and apparently it's more transmissible than the original
You better get
virus
The Deltas.
itself.
So it's another
So-
strand of COVID. Yo, how many strands are there?
There's quite a few. I think they're all the way up to epsilon now.
This is
what?
like weed.
Epsilon.
Epsilon.
What does that even mean?
It's like the Greek alphabet.
I'm
So,
so
there's
confused.
like alpha, beta,
Bullshit.
delta.
Ah.
Yeah. So they're all the way up to
That's like a
either
medicine.
epsilon or lambda.
That shit
Yeah.
sound made
Why
up.
do you know this?
Because I
Maybe
like
she
to
reads.
be informed of
Maybe
like
she
what's
reads,
going
Sean.
on. Like,
I'm not saying it as a not. I just don't know what this information is.
It's on the internet.
yeah, I mean it's
You
being
believe everything on the internet,
You definitely shouldn't be the one to be talking about that, Mr. Conspiracy.
but there's truth behind it.
Yes.
You just gotta do your own research.
Okay,
The
then
the
it's
absence
on the
of evidence
internet.
isn't the
Then.
evidence of absence.
Huh?
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
That's your free game right there. There,
There
you
we
go.
go.
Right.
There you go.
We're
That's
just gonna
your
bring
free
it full
game.
circle. And
There we
now,
go.
yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, it is more. I guess it's more transmissible, and it apparently is. It's a little more strenuous than the OG strand.
Strenuous.
Are they reporting this? Cause I don't hear this shit.
You know what? I
Sean,
had
do
a
you watch the news,
dream
bro?
and
I
a
don't
meat
watch the
and a
news.
meatball
Oh,
told
God.
me like, what do you
No,
want?
I'm saying like, there's a difference between watching the news and hearing the information, or doing your own research and knowing the information.
No,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it's being reported by the CDC. Like these things are actually
Center
happening.
for Disease Control in Atlanta. I don't trust it.
Okay.
Why is that?
Well, so what happened to the killer
Atlanta.
bees? Where
What's
they
wrong
just
with
go?
Atlanta? Okay.
I
Asian
don't know
hornets?
about that.
Yeah, where they just disappeared
Them
to?
niggas fucking me.
Where's the other bugs at? The cicadas?
Cicadas.
Cicadas?
They all fucking. They all fucking. Kokadas. They all met up in the DMV, bro. They were out there living their best life.
Listen to Go-Go.
Boo.
You don't like Go-Go? You're a sicko.
I
shit
kind of agree with y'all a little bit.
What is wrong with y'all?
That shit is ass.
No kind of culture.
I think the dancing is cool.
Yeah,
What are y'all talking about?
the music.
Like the
Go-Go?
footwork is fire, but the
I'll play
music.
some in the car on the way home.
No,
Oh god,
I'm from the South, bro. We don't got that shit.
no.
that shit is whack.
That shit bad. That shit bad. That shit bad.
That shit trash. Actually, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, sorry,
right.
DC.
Do you
Maryland.
see how?
Baltimore.
DC is Wakanda, but they could have kept that shit.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Atlanta is Wakanda, according to T.I.
Nah, bro. I've been to Atlanta.
Don't nobody
just
pay
feel-
attention to shit that T.I. say no
No.
more.
It feels
Disrespect.
okay. It feels cool. I feel safe there.
You feel safe?
But like DC, I felt like if I was to go
Safe
to
in Atlanta
Africa.
you
sometimes.
feel safe?
No, I said, yeah.
Hell no. I've been to D.C. once. And I thought I was gonna get jumped by a bunch of homeless niggas. I don't like that shit at all.
Why are you a fear of homelessness?
Bro, because it's so many, bro.
There are quite a few homeless
What?
people.
So you
so
think they
many-
just out here jumping niggas?
Bro,
Like, what?
Hey, look, a
Homeless
Southeast
niggas in a
crackhead is
group?
very different from like a regular crackhead. So
Homeless
I would
niggas in a
not
group?
put it past them.
You think they just out?
Bro, I was young at the time, bro.
They just out jumping niggas?
Bro, I
Like
was-
shit, we homeless. He got a home. Let's
At
get him. Get
most.
the fuck out of
You
here.
don't know, bro. You don't know what niggas be having on them.
No, at
What
most.
they don't have a home on them. Like, what are you talking about?
Nigga, duh, it's a home. Niggas ain't walking around with homes, bro. Actually, their home might be on their back. They might got a tent.
What are they robbing you for, bro?
Bro, I told you, bro, I was young, but we was walking down the street.
But you still believe this, I feel
Bro,
like.
listen, bro, we was walking down the street. It was like 12, 13 homeless niggas. They was ganged up. I was like,
Because
bro.
they're homeless. It's stay together for warmth, my nigga. Like,
They
what are you
wasn't
talking? Community.
No,
That's nuts.
no.
I think at most a DC homeless person is gonna start dancing, like break dancing in the middle of the street.
Not
That's about
go-go
it.
neither.
No,
I don't know. That,
I don't know. I've seen
Them
some
niggas look- them
crackheads
niggas
beat their
looked
feet.
upset.
You feel me?
See, that is fire. The dancing part of it is fire. Music, you can
I
miss
still don't know.
You
I guess I
can't
gotta
get
look it up.
the dance without the music, though.
I mean,
You can't do that to any other like genre of
Is,
music.
okay, so is Philly go-go too?
No, because Philly doesn't.
But they have like, oh no, I take that back. Jersey do like footwork shit, and Chicago.
It's not the same though. It's not the same.
All
That's
that shit is
different.
commotion to me.
They be like
They're
Jersey
different.
be fucking like Billy bouncing. Like they.
It's like
like,
it's
they-
kind
fuck
of
is
like
that?
Chicago. Like Chicago and Jersey kind of got like that
Let
same.
me look this shit up. I be boogieing the most.
Edit a clip inside of go-go dance. We gonna add that in there. It's just footage.
They can't see that. I'm going to you.
Hold on, let me see.
This is Jersey.
It says DC versus Chicago. Oh, this shit is ass.
Who?
You're right.
ass.
We just had that put in the video.
These niggas might as well just be tap dancers.
Jesus Christ.
Tap dance is actual.
I know
art,
they could be.
though.
I know they could be professionals. They just out there fucking up the souls of their shoes.
I literally seen like a.
It's crazy. You done lived in like 13 states, and not one of them has enough culture to provide anything. But you want to talk about everybody else? That's fucking crazy.
I literally lived in like 3 states, bro.
You just gotta hold that L, bro.
No, because I've only lived in like 4 states. Bro. She said 13. She lived in.
Says every
Oh,
person that
brother.
lost the argument try to get caught up in
You
some.
shut up before you start sweating. Stay over there.
I'm good. I'm cool.
Just do all right. I'm gonna give you a shot of Hennessy. Your ass gonna damn near be drenched.
And you gonna be snoring. So,
Listen, that was different. That was a Hennessy. I'll be all right.
Cass, you had an interesting.
Oh, our topic that we were talking about. So, I have come across on TikTok a couple of like I guess people who purchase like dupes for like the purposes of like sharing them with everybody else. And like as far as dupes, I mean like replicas, like shit that is not, it's not the $400 item that you were looking for.
I like that.
And I see a lot of them come from a website called DHgate. You get a lot of them from like AliExpress and like other like overseas.
Get that shit from the Chinaman.
Yeah, overseas authorized sites or whatever. And I don't see any like I don't see any issues because a lot of these, I'll send you some of the videos. A lot of them look real as fuck, like for a 10th of the price. Like, so I was just wondering what you guys think about like that affordable luxury being available.
Who cares? No one's gonna even question it. No one's gonna question if it's gonna be real or not.
Well, so you know we got a label whore
selling
at
that
the
shit.
end, so I feel like he feels differently, which I knew nobody on this side of the table was gonna care, but I thought this one might have something to say.
I was birthed into this. Like, I've always had labels. That's just something that it's a you gotta enjoy nice shit. Like, that's what you ain't here for a long time. You're here for a good time. So, from the way I look at shit, if I cannot afford the real thing, that means I don't need it, or I'm not at that point to get that. So that means I need to go harder in my hustle to get those things, or it was never meant for me. But I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna say purposely go get a replica and just be like, well, shit, I'm just gonna wear it with the same coof as if I paid the real price. Because all it takes is there's experts in everything. I did a lot of time worrying about shoes and researching shoes and knowing everything about shoes. It's a lot of fucking fakes out there. I'm the nigga that when I see people, I look immediately to their feet and I can automatically pick out a fake to a real. And it's just like, if I can do that, somebody that spent more time doing that, they can do that. And, bro, you can't, I don't know, I don't care what people say per se, but boy, that's when you get embarrassed. Like, they be like, oh, you got on fake shit. What are you gonna say? Yeah, I do. Like, no, that's, no way you come out, you embarrassed.
And then what? What are you embarrassed for? Cause like what is?
Guys, niggas, we still in middle school, bro. Still in high school.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
It's certain shit that you don't let go. You feel me? And that's for me. Like, that's we at one point in time in my life I was a bully. So like,
Still are.
You still are.
that's not true.
Low key.
It's not true.
Boy, what?
Look how quick they switch up. Anywho, so like, that's the type of shit that, you know, you're a Vic. You come in with some fake shit. Like, I never forget when niggas started winning that USPA. Oh my God, it was a field day. Like,
But that's not.
It's still a
fake,
field
though.
day if you wear USBA, but
But that's not. Like,
I mean, it's
so-
not. I don't think that it's like a. I don't know.
would you wear it? Knowing what you know about USPA, you'll wear it today?
It's not fake, but I'm not wearing it
Why?
because I don't. I barely
I
wear.
don't
I
wear
barely
polos,
anyway.
so I don't know what.
But they make everything. It doesn't have to be a polo shirt. It could be drawers. It could be anything.
Nigga, if niggas is checking me for my drawers, but that's
Nah,
weird.
just saying. If somebody gave you some
USPA draws,
you would be like,
but they
you'll
draws.
be skeptical
bro.
to wear them though.
They draws.
Okay, wife beater.
It's under my shirt.
So you wearing it?
It's under my shirt.
You'll purchase it.
No.
Exactly.
I'm not purchasing because
it's the
that's not
same
me.
shit. The same mental block that you have is why you don't. Is what I have. I'm just more honest about the shit.
I still think this all stems from a culture standpoint because I feel like a lot of times it's growing up too. A lot of times we value things that honestly don't even
are
matter.
not important.
That don't even matter at all.
Right.
I agree with that.
And it also stems from, I think, as a culture standpoint. When I break it down is us black people. We always try to value more in materialistic stuff that don't matter at all. So even if it's fake, even if it's not, like, who fucking cares? Like, at the end of the day, as long as you
Yeah,
breathing,
I
as
mean,
long as you're alive,
honestly-
like, that's all that fucking matters at the end of the day.
Cause like the way you said you want to enjoy things, right? What if I can get a lovely looking like Louis purse, right, for a fourth of the price, and I get to enjoy my money on like other things, on
That's
experiences.
cool.
You know, like it just doesn't.
Here's my thing too. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest here, I want to get to a certain level in life to where I'm afforded to have more luxury things to where I can then just get fake shit, and nobody ever question the thing. Because I see how certain people live check to check, but then they have some shit. I'm like, no way. Like I don't, especially
But it could
you
be,
northerners,
it
like
could be a
niggas in New York.
It could be a dude.
It makes no sense.
We're scammers.
Nigga, that's the New York is the fake
Actually,
capital of the
Atlanta
world.
is more better scammers, but either way,
New York is like the fake capital of the world.
Exactly.
Shout out to all the trunk
niggas be-
shops
But
I
like-
done shopped at.
They
And,
know.
and then
real
you go
ones.
up, you go in Manhattan, you just see nothing but people with nothing but fake bags, fake jewelry on the side of the street.
Yeah.
That you can just cop.
and also too, I pick and choose too, because if I go to a concert, I'm not buying the merch in there. I'm gonna get it out the street with somebody out here grinding with the same fucking merch, and they gonna work a deal out. So I just pick and choose. But I just ain't gonna go get no fake belt. For why? Maybe I just get a regular belt. I just can get the real belt, or maybe I don't place as much value in it at the time. Like, I don't know how many years I contemplated on getting like a Hermes belt, and then I was like, it's so
Hermes.
fucking much. And then I was like, okay, I can save and get
Say that
this
again?
Hermes, whatever,
Ain't it Hermes?
Hercules,
It's Hermes.
Hercules,
whatever.
Hercules.
Goddamn it.
Sound like a herpes.
But either way, when I really
God.
just sat there and thought about it, I'm like, I'm gonna have this belt, and then what?
And you got
So then
that?
I was like, fuck it, I just never get it. It
You got
doesn't
you a-
matter.
People ain't
Got
gonna
you a
know
nice
that
belt.
shit.
People don't give a shit for
But
real.
then
That's
you-
why I think people are so like self-absorbed. That whole mentality of like, oh, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want because people are gonna talk anyway. Who's talking
that's a
about
lie.
you? You're
That's a
so
lie, though.
weird.
That's a
Like,
lie.
why are you worried about everybody? Because even with that, like, you're still worried about what other people are saying, but they're really not saying anything because nobody knows who you are and nobody gives a shit.
Nah, that's cap. That's cap though. It's always a hate motherfucker.
And
Everywhere.
it's usually
That's
you.
true.
Sometimes it's all in your head though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people
I
are
think it's
delusional
all,
as hell.
I think people use that like when they do bad shit or like shit that could potentially hurt other people. Like they say that shit to make themselves feel better.
What you mean?
Like if someone was like if a decision I made was going to hurt you and I knew about it, right? And I was like, well, I didn't have the intent, but like it made me happy. So, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do anyway because people are going to be upset about it regardless.
Okay, I kind of see that.
YOLO.
No.
I can kind of see that.
Stop being shitty people and masking it.
YOLO.
There's my free game.
But there's I mean,
You
like I
only
said,
live
there's
once.
always haters, bro. Like it's people that literally
Model nigga,
don't
YOLO.
want to see you do good. You feel me? Like it's just what it is.
I guess.
And you can be fueled by it, or that could be your demise.
Speaking of, it's not really a demise, but fuck the Olympics. Fuck everyone that's a part of that. Fuck the rules.
What?
Fuck everything. Cause
Why do you say that?
Part of what?
Sha'Carri can't,
Oh.
at a
Compete.
certain point in history, there are times where there are rules and there are policies that are outdated that don't necessarily reflect the culture of the world. We now know that marijuana does not affect any type, or it's not basically a
It's a
PED.
performance
It's
enhancing.
not in any way affecting in any performance or anything like that. So for the Olympics to still have that as a rule to to disqualify you, I think it's kind of horseshit and kind of outdated at this point.
I mean, jobs don't even drug screen for weed anymore. Like when you take a
My
drug
company
test
just stopped.
That is not true.
No,
That's
when you-
why it definitely does that.
for weed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Where I work at, they
was
still
gonna
do drug
say
testing.
a lot of people still do drug testing, but a lot of times it's not for
A
weed.
lot of niggas ain't getting no jobs because they smoke weed.
Most times it's because it's some other shit.
I'll say this.
I know that I don't drug test for weed. I drug test for like crack and meth. Like
I feel like those are things that you should be able to see. I feel like you should be able to look at somebody and be like, you
No,
know what?
no,
no,
no.
not all the
I
time.
don't know.
Nah, it's definitely functional crackheads out here.
I
Absolutely,
don't know about that.
I know at least. three.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I digress.
You smoke crack, don't you?
But
I know one personally. He did some foul shit the other day. No, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah,
To what you said though, Kev, about the policies. Here's the realistic standpoint of it. It's like in America, weed is not that big of a deal. A lot of places in Europe is not big of a deal. But then you go to places like China, Japan, like they're level 5 crime. So why would they encourage their athletes to be able to use it for the sake of the Olympics, but they cannot have it in their country like that? So realistically, and with every country in their own laws, then it wouldn't be able to regulate it at all. So it's just like,
because she smoked in a state where it was legal,
in Oregon.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is though, like, and this is not me on some Uncle Tom shit, but she did it knowing the consequences. You feel me?
And she
was okay with it. So then that kind of is what it is, because you knew what you was getting yourself into, and you chose that. And I'm not saying that it's right that she can't run. I feel like, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like, you can't, what that's going to cause wars for us to try to make other countries change their laws. You feel what I'm saying? That's a harder task than being like, you got to sit this out, because you willingly and knew what the fuck was going on.
She took a calculated risk.
There we go.
Right.
But I mean, I feel like, and even to that point, even if the Olympics were being hosted here, like, it would have been a different outcome.
I don't think.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, hell no.
What you call him is our commander in chief, I think, was revisiting the Olympic, I guess, rule book in order to stop shit like that from happening again. I'm pretty sure I read that.
I don't know that nigga read.
But I mean, if that's
Sound
the
good.
case, then like he needs to also like just abolish the federal,
My thing of
at
it
a federal
is,
level.
when they say like they make weed to be, they make it seem as though it's like this bad thing. Like, you do drugs, you smoke weed, your brain cells gone, you're lazy, you're not athletic. Well, then prove that. Like, she just dusted all them motherfuckers off the weed. So what you saying? But
Y'all remember that commercial? The
Michael Phelps smoked everybody, literally, and goddamn.
But
that was old. That was old picture.
That shit was like 2-3
that had
years old.
resurfaced.
But I'm pretty sure he was probably still smoking though. But maybe
Big
not.
facts. He had. Never mind.
He had what? Say it.
Y'all remember that?
Some of the commercials was like,
Yeah,
like
just
Shorty-
keep on pushing.
Shorty was like deflated on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Them shits was stupid.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I have felt like that before.
Shield.
The first time I smoked, like the first time I ever smoked, God, my mom's gonna kill me. Whatever. I felt exactly like that. I felt like, I don't know, like, you know how like if you were to put glitter in a water bottle and shake it up, it's all like, it's all there.
Oh, you felt it?
And then when it like,
I ain't gonna lie. There were times I smoked. I thought I was gonna die. I'm not gonna lie.
I had my first
I feel like when I laid down, all
2
the glitter
anxiety
settled.
attacks.
That's why I don't smoke no
My
more.
soul was sitting in my back. Like, I felt so crazy.
I had 2 anxiety attacks smoking, and that didn't make me quit, but I took a quick stint off. Matter of fact, that was that first summer. We was all working at the ballpark, and it was like we had got off work. It was me, you, Randy, and somebody else, and we smoked. I just got out the room and left, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to cause other people to panic. That was gonna make me panic, so I just left, and I stayed up all night. I was like, "Well, if I go to sleep, I ain't gonna wake up." So I just had to keep trying to calm myself down. But
that's such a crazy fucking feeling.
yeah.
You smoke too goddamn much, so it's just.
Then the other time was with Lil and fucking Kenny and them. They did too much. I quit hanging out with them for like 2 weeks. I needed to get my life together. That shit was like, no, this can't be my life. That shit, no.
Big gas.
Fuck no.
Big
But I just
gas.
like that last time when we had that little like big group episode, bro. I pulled up my phone, bro. I started searching like ways to come down from my high, bro. I was like, bro, how the fuck do I come down, bro? Because I can't function, bro.
God, he was so through.
Bro, she was like, we gotta get up record the episode. I was like, nah, I'm tapping out.
You kept saying,
I'm opting out.
y'all don't need me.
I don't need me, bro. Y'all be alright, bro.
It was the sickest thing because he had to. What did we change into our freshman class shirts, right? And I was like, "D, get up, like, and go walk to the bathroom and change your sheets." Like, I can't do it.
I couldn't get up,
Nigga
bro.
just had
He
that
said,
shit on
I
his
can't.
shoulder.
He said, I can't make it. I'm not gonna make it. So he ended up. I think he actually changed in the merch room or whatever because he didn't want to go all the way to the bathroom.
I couldn't, bro. I had
But
a limited
boy,
number of steps.
I was tight. Fuck, you're so embarrassing.
That shit was crazy.
I was like, bro, nigga, I told you, bro, y'all niggas didn't need me, bro. I had a phenomenal episode. I'm back to sleeping my ass off.
Boy, what? Knock the
But see,
fuck out.
that not that we advocating for any kind of drug purposes or however you want to use it, recreational or however, but like that'd be the best sleep.
Nigga, that was phenomenal. But that couch back there is great.
Yeah.
They got
The way he was
couches.
sprawled out on that shit was hilarious.
That shit,
That
like,
shit was great.
You would sleep like a baby. Like,
Bro.
you know how babies just be all like starfished out?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
how you was on that couch.
That shit felt good.
and you slept the whole day.
The
whole
whole
day.
thing.
It's phenomenal, bro.
What's this question I see about being a husband and providing?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that and I was like, I had some things to say about
Hold on.
whoever brought that up.
Do you think y'all were taught to be men?
Oh, yeah. So like, the concept of like, let's think about like, if you grew up and you had your pops around or in the household, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of times, they teach you the idea of a man is to provide and protect, right? But like as you get older, you understand that there's far more things that will make you a man versus being able to do those two things. Do you feel like y'all was raised to be well versed into your manhood, or were you just taught to be a provider and a protector?
Damn. I can from the way I grew up, I had both my mom and my dad in the household, but I never saw them like be loving together. Like it was a great example of showing like two people can be together and have a family, but not necessarily have a great loving home at the same time. Because there were times where I think after I turned 5 or 6, I can definitely notice, especially at that young age, that there was a difference in the household. Like my parents would probably argue like every week about just some stupid shit in my head. It could be something where like my dad came home late, or they have an argument on a bill, or it's like something stupid like in a restaurant or something like that. And it would go from the restaurant to the home, and then there would be times where like I would see my dad yell at my mom and be like, okay, like I know when I get older I'm not gonna treat my wife like that, or like talk to my wife that kind of way and stuff like that. And just kind of learn by that. I kind of learned based off his action. He didn't necessarily have to be like, yo, Kev, do this, or this. I kind of just basically learned just seeing what
Just
I saw.
watching.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if that answers your question or not, but
I think a lot of times though, like that can be for like a lot of things, right? Like if you see something, it can either show you what to do or what not to do.
And
So,
you feel by that.
so yeah.
Cause I like my pops was always around, love my pops, but like the reason I thought about that, like all I know my dad to do is work, and then and he lived life, but it wasn't like it was like, oh, you need to be this example, or this is what you need to do, or you need to do this. Like it wasn't that. I just know him to provide and protect.
yeah,
You know what I'm
same
saying?
thing. Yeah, I
so-
can agree to that.
Like I didn't feel like I was well versed in other things, but to what you were saying, because of what I didn't see or what I seen other places, made me like put that together. Like, oh, I need to have this too, or this is what somebody is a role model because they do these actions. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that came from. What about you, D? having your dad in? Well, he was in the military though. So was he like?
I mean, he was he was around, but like he was also gone like a whole lot. So I mean, when he was at home, of course he was providing and protecting, but like it was kind of like he spent like a lot of that time like catching up with my mom and whatnot, and then like he'd be deployed, and then like he'd come back, and then my brother was born, so I missed like a whole bunch of time. So like me and my dad, we cool, but it's like a lot of shit that I had to figure out on my own. But
My bad.
damn,
I just thought about
so
something.
quick to cut somebody off.
My bad. I just thought about something.
Damn,
Because you light, bro.
Usain Bolt.
I just realized that I'm more closer to my mom than I am with my dad, even though I definitely spent more time with both of them collectively. But like, it's just kind of funny how like, even though he was part of my life, like I'll talk. If something is happening with like my life right now, and I gotta talk to somebody, I'll call my mom before I call my dad.
That's how it is with
Why,
boys,
though?
though. A lot of times,
It's kind of funny that I'm.
Stop.
You said what?
No, I was saying, why do you think that is?
I never was able to answer that question, like to myself.
Do you?
Like sometimes my mom will call me, she'd be like, "Why don't you tell your dad that?" And I'm like, "Damn, I didn't really think of it like that," because I'm more comfortable talking to her than explaining something to him.
That's what I was about to say, and I don't want to turn this shit to no therapy or no shit like that. But do you
I
feel?
just got sad as fuck just now.
That's unfortunate. Do you think it's because, like you said, what you seen growing up in your household, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you was like, well, I'm gonna do the opposite of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like maybe you seen your dad not put the best effort in, and so in spite of, you seen your mom go through, because you spoke about it on the other episode, you seen her like work multiple jobs and really grind, so you give her that respect more so. So
I mean, I was gonna say they both worked as hard as possible. My dad worked all night. I honestly don't know exactly what he did at night. Actually, I really don't know, cause like he'd be like, "Yo, you trying to come to work with me?" And like he would have the PlayStation in the car and stuff like that. He figured out a way to like have a TV in the car and shit like that, like a small ass TV. And then he would just drive around delivering some type of information to like different corner stores and shit. I never really understood what he did for a living, but it paid the bills. So shout out to you. But
you never even asked?
no,
now?
no, not really. He had a stroke and stuff, so it's a whole lot that goes with him as a man. Cause I think a lot of that stress, trying to pay the bills and stuff like that, and trying to do it,
I definitely contributed
us as
to
a family and stuff like that, definitely led up to that situation. So
Yeah.
I don't necessarily try to like bring it up to him too much, cause I mean, it's like you said, trauma and all that good stuff that he don't normally talk about to us. He loves to kind of basically just boggle everything inside and never talk about it.
But that ain't good neither. Maybe he won't. Maybe he want to get that shit out, and maybe feel like because y'all never asked, y'all don't want to know. You feel me? Like I just be finding, like, as I get older, I'm finding out shit that I should know about, like my family or people in my family. I never even bothered to ask on some just simple shit. Like, why didn't I never ask that? Like last year. My aunts that I've been calling aunts my whole life, I'm thinking that they were my grandmother's sisters, but they've been my great aunts this whole time. And I had no idea. Never even questioned it. Or how are they related to me? Never. So I say, like, it's important to talk to your grandmothers. Like, grandmothers know everything. And they are the foundation of a household for a reason, or a family for a reason. Like, anything that I don't know, that I don't necessarily feel comfortable asking other people, I just go ask my grandmother, and she got all the answers. And she be like, you want to really know the truth? Or, you know what I'm saying? They hold all the secrets. The good, bad, and the ugly. I didn't mean to make you sad, bro.
Damn. Next topic.
Y'all will go to some music and then go back into it, because that's a hard.
Wait, what?
No, we can keep going.
Okay, so
love
this
being devil's advocate, don't
what
you?
is no
I
the
love
one after I don't know how to read that.
Hold on. It was
The one after the husband's question, like that doesn't.
Oh yeah, I read that. I wish you would like proofread sometimes. You don't know how to proof. You do not proofread. Whatever you send is what you send.
Dog,
and you
that
just
shit-
it's in my head because
Y'all
I know
remember-
I'm gonna bring it up, and I know how I'm gonna say it.
That little sound of like the kid talking when you and you and that time when you and you, that's like what it's like reading
shy.
your shit. Like I
It's
just
so hard to read shots.
It's
text
not.
messages.
It's not for y'all. I write it like hieroglyphics because I understand.
That's
I understand
terrible.
it.
Why would you? What?
It's all that
It's a
needs.
terrible, outdated analogy.
But it would be
you
cool to
just say
see it.
anything, dude.
Nigga, no.
But the
If
question
this is hieroglyphics,
is,
bro, take that shit back.
the question is, how do you bring up to your partner, or if you do it, like somebody that you had a relation or relationships with, so that they won't be bombarded if y'all see them or run into them. Like how is that? What does that conversation look like?
I mean,
The likelihood of
Like,
that
if you
happening is
see-
very small for me. So
Like if you and your lady walking down the street, you see a girl that you used to deal with, she hug you,
that's not happening. First and foremost. But go ahead.
but that's what I'm asking. Like, how is that handled? How is that handled? Like, like you be
mean-
like, no. First of all, this is who this is. Like, what do you do? Like, that's what I'm
I
asking.
mean, if it's just a simple encounter and it's cordial, I mean, it's just, hey, what's up? This is blah blah blah. This is blah blah blah. You keep it pushing. Like, there shouldn't be no need for any like conversation or any
So if
kindling.
If your girl asks, well, who is that? Now what?
You tell her what it is. Be like, hey, this is someone from my past.
Okay,
It is what it is.
that's
And then they gotta take it. They can take it how they want to take it, and that's on y'all how y'all want to move forward.
that's why I was asking. Do you say it before so that
There's
you
no
can
need,
avoid around?
but there's no need to say anything before.
it's like
anything
so
that.
like yeah, like what are we gonna just sit at the dinner table?
So
and,
yeah,
like
so like,
go
I'm gonna just sit
through,
at the table
like,
and be like, hey,
so
listen,
I dated
this is who I
and
dated,
him.
and this is who I fucked.
Fuck with him.
But here's
Y'all
the thing.
we might see them out in the street, so I just want y'all to know.
But here's the thing, though, like
That just sounds
in
like
a
a weird
relationship,
conversation.
y'all share different stories and different aspects of your life, right?
Yeah.
So then it comes a time where you be like, oh, let me tell you. Well, you remember you did there was an experience that you experienced that you told your lady about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you be like, you remember I told you such and such happened?
Mm-hmm.
She be like, yeah. Oh, this is the person that I was with, or this is like that. Like, it doesn't have to be like, let me sit you down and like, no, but
What does that gain in a relationship though?
for comfortability. Like, if I know I'm gonna be, I don't want to ever be in a room with somebody that you used to deal with and me not know, and I'm the last nigga to know. Like, I don't really. I ain't
Well, that
fuck
would
with
never be the case. I
I
don't
mean-
think.
But it can be. Like, you just don't know. You don't know who know and how that maneuver. But like, that shit is that's an uncomfortable feeling. Like, everybody else in the room know, and then you like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would never have.
And so there has to be a conversation at some point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't just omit shit and then hopefully you playing a game of chance.
Well, omitting things is the same thing as lying. So
So that's what.
yeah.
Here we are. Here we fuck it up.
Yeah.
So tell me what you would do in this situation. You in a room with some,
Shydorious.
you in a room, you in the club, actually, you in the club, and you in VIP or something like that, and then you just walk by and
10
you see your
bitches
ex
you done fuck
walking
with.
through.
Just
Actually, 2 women.
Well,
that
if
you
I'm
been
in
personally with.
VIP, I'm not worried about them peasants anyway.
You having to leave VIP.
Huh?
You having to leave VIP. A girl come up
how
to you and hug
quickly
you.
they forget you
real
was
Facts.
fucking on them, but now they're peasants.
Facts. You said, wait, what'd you say? I got
You
caught in
can-
what
you-
she said.
What would you do in that situation then?
Give me the scenario again. Run it back one more time.
You with your shorty, y'all walking down the street, you see someone that you personally been with before in the past, she come up to you and hug you, all that good stuff. Your girl's gonna think something in her head. She's not gonna say it right then and there. And if y'all never had that
Immediately when we
conversation,
walk
You-
away, she's gonna say something.
You was
Exactly.
mighty happy to see that bitch, won't you?
And see, this is why prior conversation needs to happen for that exact reason.
I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't care who she is.
And not,
cause you with the big dog. Nah, you know, ain't nobody worried about.
but that's just y'all own assumption. Like, I ain't never seen a nigga that. Never mind. I take it back. I ain't gonna waste my breath on that. But like, 9 times out of 10, it happens the way that I just said. Like, I'll disclose some information that happened to me in my life, and then if I know or there's a chance that we may see that person, or I think about it, be like, hey, you remember when I was telling you about such and such? Oh, that's who that is. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I believe the conversation should happen prior, because I'm not good in that pressure situation where both of them right here, and I'm like, all right, well, this is this. And it's still weird as fuck for me. I don't like to be in weird situations. So I'm going to be like, when we walk away, if I didn't disclose that particular person, yo, I used to fuck with da-da-da-da, and that's how that played out, and keep it pushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that big of a deal.
From a female's perspective, what is that? Does that bother you, or?
Just want to be petty regardless. That's what she just said.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I would like to know. I would like to think.
So you want?
I guess
so
because
do you want to know like everything in his past, or just be aware of like, hey, this can possibly happen?
I don't know. I don't know that I need any like heads up as long as there's no disrespect involved. Like I said, I'm pretty confident.
Women are petty though. Like,
I mean, I'm gonna make a petty comment regardless, because like it's funny. It's not like I actually feel some type of way.
To you,
but it's not like
be right.
But it's not like we plan for this to happen.
Right. Okay. But I'm saying not even.
But
just,
it's not to like start an argument or anything. Like I said, oh, you was real mighty happy to see that bitch. That I know you weren't.
I'm
like
triggered.
it's okay. Like it's not that deep. You're triggered
as soon as you say that shit.
When you have as many
you go.
disclosures as you do, like
Chill
I could
out.
see why it might be triggering. However, like
What if your girl saw somebody, and he came up to her and was like, "Hey,
This is why I need to know this information prior to. Or if you wasn't unaware that person was gonna be there, when you see him, let me know. Like, yeah, I used to deal with it. I'm not tripping because that's your past. I don't give a fuck. But you know when a nigga trying you. Same as a girl. That's why I said women are petty. So even you just not knowing, you may be without a good intentions, but she might do some extra shit.
she can play if she want to.
But-
That's all I got.
But shit happens. So for me, just let me know so I can move accordingly, because I'm not going to create an opportunity to where maybe he don't know, which may not be his business. So he might be like, oh, I used to fuck with Shorty. I'm going to try to fuck with her tonight. Not on my watch. You feel me? So I need to know this information. You feel me? Like,
Not today, Satan.
yeah, I ain't going for that shit. So
What about you, D? Seem
Yeah.
quiet.
this your
I
chance.
just be chilling, bro.
See, this is
just
why
be
we
chilling,
never
bro.
pass you the ball.
I saw
Yeah,
it,
you
but
call it
I
what you
saw a
want.
coworker
Every
last
time.
night, and it was a
ISO.
fucking issue.
Listen, you give me the ball, I get a bucket. I'm chilling.
So what do you what?
Darius got a gun though, so all his answers is very biased."
No, he's not going around shooting people neither.
He would.
Not yet.
Not yet. You gonna?
He would. You the type to. You would.
Maybe you
shoot
disrespect
somebody.
me, bro. It's what else is there to do?
Not shoot, nigga. Fight. What?
Yeah, I'm too old. I didn't spend.
You 22.
I didn't spend $300 on a pistol to fight.
You 22 years old?
No,
24, bro.
he'll be.
Are you
no,
retarded?
he's 24.
You 22,
Bro,
bro.
I was born in
No.
1996, bro. Born a year after you.
You 22?
No.
Holy shit.
He's gonna keep it going.
Nigga turned 16 last month. And he just going straight to shoot.
Relax.
That's crazy.
That's bad on me.
There's a
dude.
whole lot
Don't
of
do
other
that.
shit you
You
can
already
do.
been to jail though.
Barely. There's still a lot of other shit you could do before shooting somebody. Everybody make it sound that simple to fucking take a life. That shit is not fucking that simple.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
throw a
just
trash
walk
can at
away
your
from that
head.
shit like that. Like, I hate when niggas say that rhetoric. That pisses me off. You just like you not built like
Spell rhetoric, Shy.
fuck you.
Exactly.
You just built to take lives. That's what you said.
I didn't say that.
You build different.
You just said, well, shit, what else did to do to shoot him? What the fuck you mean?
Do niggas die from gunshots all the time?
But niggas die from guns every day.
If I shoot you in the foot right now, you dead? It's Call of Duty, my nigga. Stay over there.
So you just gonna naturally you can shoot me in the foot and still hit a major artery, and they bleed to death and then they still die. What do you mean?
I'm not worried about that.
It's possible.
I know it's possible.
People bleed out.
I know, bro. It happens.
Sean Taylor bled out.
Jesus.
That shot in the thigh.
All right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, shooting shouldn't be the first option. It could be an option, but not the first one.
There you go. First problematic, like, that was problematic.
I'm not worried about that shit.
I ain't really worried about that shit, bro. Niggas don't try me anyway.
What's wrong
I ain't
with you,
worried
bro?
about that shit. Huh?
What's wrong with you?
Nah, you kind of fucked me up when you cut me off, so I just stopped talking.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm
Well,
chilling.
here's your chance.
Nah, I'm
he
good.
ain't gonna cut you off.
I ain't gonna
good,
cut you
bro.
off no more.
I'm good, bro. Y'all good. Y'all got it.
Hit another sound. Something. Let's play devil's advocate. If you was with your significant other, right? And she tells you somebody is funding her life, would you have a problem with it? Like, if she, like, as far as like her bills are being paid by this person,
Oh, funding.
her life, like her lifestyle is funded by this person, would you be okay with that?
Nigga, no.
So if this guy bought her a penthouse, right? And would you
I
move
see where
in?
you're going with this.
Would
no.
you move in?
No,
You talking
nigga.
about that lady?
Yeah, and I sent him the clip, but it was a weird time to be like, play the clip.
Shit, hold on. Let me play
But she
the
said
clip.
her ex-boyfriend has to like fund her lifestyle
Yeah.
or whatever because like he introduced her to it.
Had a guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, you know, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, you know, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I still, I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget then, what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
You were my girlfriend. I was fucking you.
Yeah, but I
was fucking
I
you.
just feel, yeah, but I personally feel like, no, I'm not moving.
but see what he did was this though. He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me.
Yes.
You understand? So let me just go though. So we didn't work out, me and you dating. You feel me? So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your Benz. Now I get it. You're a true boss if you do that, and that's the vibe we're getting. But Jazz,
No, it's just I'm not moving, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
If you
Either
want
way,
to
you
stay
have to pay
upgraded, stay with
it.
me. If not, go see what's out there.
Oh, so then if that's the case, so you
Yeah.
want me to stay with you for these items and use you basically?
Not for them. If you
But
want to live like this, it comes with being with me.
Okay, so then you would prefer.
Okay.
Eh.
That means the dude can come in whenever he wants to.
She said that I'm supposed to downgrade my lifestyle. Bitch, that was not your lifestyle previously.
And won't be after.
Right.
But she goes on to say, like, later on in that, because she was doing a podcast, she says that she's been in a relationship with another guy for a year. And apparently all parties know, I don't believe that shit. But she was like, her boyfriend, so they was like, so your boyfriend okay with you, because he's now moved in with her, and Buddy paying the bills, and he's okay with this? And she was like, yeah, because all he keeps saying is, we just gonna stack our bread. And I was just like, the same reaction that you had was my mindset, like, bro, ain't no way I'm gonna be okay. I don't give a fuck if I don't got everything, but I'm not okay with another nigga funding my lady. Like, that shit is a no-go. But it speaks to who you are and your own morals. But that's why
I
asked.
think everybody got different perspective in relationships. Like, you got your open relationships and things like that. So whatever works for your relationship, I mean, if it makes y'all happy, then go with it. But from my perspective, a dude paying for my lady, like, bills, everything is kind of fragile to the male ego. From
Most definitely.
you having someone else pay for your bills and not me, like that's not gonna be a no go for me.
So what did you did in turn to try to play keep up, put yourself in financial disarray, trying to keep up?
What do you mean by that?
Like well, clearly this specific girl, she's not downgrading her lifestyle.
Then that's not meant for them. Then, if he has a problem with it, then there's plenty of other females he can go find and date and can be amends for his lifestyle or whatever his personality is.
Vice versa, you would be like, nah. If he had a lady that was fun in his lifestyle, this is a podcast.
That-
Do
Use words. Use words.
do I get an allowance?
What?
Is she funding me too?
But that's easy way to look at that. Like, that's why I asked, because it may benefit you in some cases and then it won't. I think pride.
Then Shorty gonna come over whenever she want to.
Sure, you can kiss my ass.
But what if that's not the case? She don't.
What if she didn't want no ties? What if she was just like, all right, whatever, I'll just.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are you okay with that in hindsight?
I don't know. Like I said, do I get an allowance?
I guess. I mean,
probably. Realistically, probably not. Probably not.
why? If the scenario that you just painted, she's not in the picture. He just getting the money.
But why?
Is it kind of like when girls or like someone has an OnlyFans and they in a relationship and they getting money from anyone and everyone all around the world?
It's like dating a sugar baby.
That's
I guess
tricky.
without the sugar.
I'll be honest.
I don't know.
If you know what you're getting yourself into, you gotta eat that shit. It's just, you either walk away or you eat that shit. Like, if she was making a killing off fucking OnlyFans before I met her, who am I to slow her money up at that point? Because I'm not gonna put myself in fucking financial turmoil to try to provide a lifestyle that she's used to living, but I want her to fucking quit because pride? Fuck that. Yeah, no.
Do what you do, shorty.
Right. I can't do it. It's like dating a stripper though. Like, if she was stripping prior to, you can't get off the pole after. It's just what it is. Like, you can't. Who are you? You ain't no way you working a 9-to-5 gonna provide that same type of money fast like that. No way. Unless you're in the streets, now you gotta gamble with your life.
I know a couple people dating strippers. They ended up just fine, actually.
Who? Don't say, without saying the name.
I'm not gonna say names, but I know two. One that lives here in Charlotte, and then one in New York.
That's living a great
The
life
one in
with
New
a
York,
stripper.
yup, and got a family and everything too.
That's possible.
I mean, strippers get pregnant every day, so damn.
I've seen a couple of like men who date escorts or like sex workers, and they're just like, I mean, do your thing, like if that's how you.
I gotta think that they have a plan. Like, I gotta think that like it's like dating a porn star. Like, you understand that it's a job, but like, how long is she gonna be doing this? Or I need to really get my shit together.
As long as she wants to, be honest.
No.
For real, as long as she wants to.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
So there's a time limit for whatever. So based off the profession that she has, is a time limit on.
Yeah, you can't be a dope film star forever.
I mean, if she wants to, why not?
Who the fuck? Them rates go down, them bookings go down. It's realistic. It's a shelf life.
I mean,
to
I'm
all
not
that
saying
shit.
she's gonna do that forever, but I mean.
Well, I think if I decide to get into the
Who you
relationship,
put
your
as a
shelf
time
life, the clock starts either for me or for her. We got to go get some money to where you don't have to do this. Like, it has to be that. If it's like, no matter what it is, this is my life dream. I'm gonna keep doing this. Nah, I'm out. There's no way.
Donald Trump gonna do this forever?
She is blessed with the skill that don't go out of style. They've been doing it since the beginning of time. So I don't know. Maybe she get throat cancer or something. Maybe.
Jesus
That's
I
just
don't
proof
know.
that y'all fuck anything.
You act like she's
Tiana Trump?
bad looking.
I mean, she's average
She's a
to
little
me.
slow.
She's like average.
She's a little slow.
Did she finish high
She's
school?
not all the way there.
Who cares? I don't need to. I would not wife her. But I'm just saying, if it came down to it, my willpower was but so strong. And that's a Hall of Famer right there. Like, that's like saying you ain't gonna play one-on-one with MJ just for the hell of it. Like, that just don't make sense. Like, this don't make sense. You'll never get this opportunity again.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Yes. Unanimous decision. Tell me better.
Moving on.
Exactly.
Moving on. Y'all want to get in this music this week?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Did y'all listen to the Snow album?
Yes, it's amazing.
I did. Not yet. I'm not in that realm. To listen
Nigga, you in love. Why the fuck not?
I mean, I'm not ready to listen to it yet.
But
It's
you listen
great.
to the Tyler Creator.
Like when I listened to Snow album, her album
That
last
was
year,
phenomenal,
like it
so.
kind of related more because I was going through something. I don't know. Her music to me is like, if it's not,
You gotta be feeling it.
yeah, I'm not.
I get it.
I'm not at that moment in my life right now.
So you having fun. It's summertime. You having fun. You don't want to.
Yeah, it's just vibes out here.
Just vibes.
That's the name of
Like
the episode.
WizKid Essence, that's all I've been listening to.
That shit fire. I've been
like
wanting to put that
weeks
in the
now.
list for months. Well, like a month.
Like, that's my favorite song right now. Like I don't want to listen to any
Getting
other sad
fucking
shit.
busy all summer.
I listened to it. Like
was good.
Cass said,
I loved
phenomenal.
Is it better than the last album?
No,
I gotta sit with it more. I don't think so,
I wouldn't say so,
but I gotta sit with it more.
but it is very good.
Her last album was like perfection. Like
Top to bottom.
She could have stopped right there, but I'm glad she didn't. Ooh, because
Nah,
this
I've
one
been
was
waiting
really
on this
good.
shit. And I think with SZA next week, right?
Fingers crossed.
I think
I
SZA
don't
next
know.
week.
Unless she fucking Drakes us.
Well, she's good for that and not know an album.
TDE is in general. They don't ever drop shit on schedule.
oh no, Isaiah Rashad dropped. Oh no, that's July 30th.
he
though.
did.
Yeah, not yet.
I think SZA's next week. Cause I think what it was supposed to be, they were supposed to be in the same week, essentially. And that would have been a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
What else came out this week?
And Staples.
Vince Staples. I listened kinda.
I don't know. He did something a while ago, and I just kind of stopped listening to him. I don't know what it was though. I can't remember. So
I
maybe
hate
I
that I
might
don't
listen to
like
this
Vince
one.
Staples like that.
I don't know
I don't care
his
for his
music,
music, yeah.
too well, but I like him as a
person.
person.
Yeah, I was just
So I
saying
felt
that
like
fucking shit.
this was gonna
He's
be my
funny as
first
hell.
Vince Staples album to listen to, but this because I fuck with his personality.
That nigga's funny as hell. Like his interviews, like on Hot Ones, like stuff like that. When he's doing like,
when he talk, anytime he talk to Joe Budden, it'd be
Boo.
great
ooh,
conversation.
I don't know about bringing him up. Nah, he ain't.
Y'all
Nah,
gotta get over that shit.
nah.
Boo.
Yeah,
Big trash, big doo doo.
You holding on to grudges forever. I about sent you some petty shit. I seen this morning.
What's his RDK album?
It's great.
Yeah,
It's fire.
It's great. It's
Yeah.
fire. Yeah.
And that was probably. I don't want to say it was better than Snow's, but it was the best shit that I heard.
It was the best drop this week, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. The beat selection was way better than
He
he's
sounds
ever
like
done.
somebody, and I can't remember who it was. I meant to text you this. He sounds like somebody, though, like somebody else. Was it Kendrick?
No.
I don't know.
I would put this.
I don't know.
I'm sick of Kendrick, though.
Whoa. I mean, I'd be okay if Kendrick didn't drop anything
Yeah,
else.
he's not. I'm cool. I'm off of it.
I'm more a Isaiah Rashad fan at this point.
I can't
Yeah.
get into him neither.
What?
Why?
I think. Well, I'm gonna tell you why. I've listened to some shit that I really did like, and I was like, okay, I'm a fan of. Then you put some shit on a playlist, or you told me to go listen to some shit. It was more recent, and I was like, I don't like this. So I don't know where I stand with him, but I don't know.
Damn, that's unfortunate because he's like probably one of the best in TDE right now.
Better than
I will openly.
who would you say better than?
I think he's better.
Tread
I think he
lightly.
makes better music than Ab Soul
Okay, I don't care about him.
and J Rock
Nah, you lost me.
and Schoolboy Q.
That's cap.
Whoa.
That's cap.
And Schoolboy?
You lost your fucking mind.
Eee.
He's not better than J Rock.
Yes, he is. Musically, yes, he is. J Rock's a better rapper though.
And I may give you Schoolboy, even though I fuck Schoolboy heavy.
I do too.
God, that was a freshman year.
Yeah, Oxymoron.
Good times.
Good times.
Good
yeah,
times.
Collard
for sure.
Greens.
Good times.
That was Kai's favorite song for
Yeah.
like 6 months.
Probably still today.
Good times, man.
Yeah, he's a huge fucking Schoolboy
I miss
fan.
Kai.
That nigga in Japan.
Having the time of his fucking life. I'm
Probably.
sure.
Probably got like 3 babies out there.
I get that. I feel like that.
Yeah. You probably got a couple out. You think Kai got a couple out there?
Nah, well,
Yeah, he do. He do.
nah, I don't think that,
He
but
do.
I think
Yikes.
just because I think he signed a 2-year contract to be out there. In 2 years, the likelihood of we getting older, we almost 30. The likelihood of him not at least knocking something down to you, well, that's a possibility. 2 years,
He gonna knock him down for sure. Whether a baby come out of it or not is a different
yeah.
story.
But if I know him, well, actually, no, he used to be an advocate for condoms for sure. For shit, sure.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't understand that kid.
I might be soon.
I hate you.
Maybe. Possibly.
You need to stop possibly. Are you
Possibly.
ready for it?
I mean, are you ever ready for it?
No, but are you mentally prepared for it and willing to deal with all the consequences? If the answer is no, bro, you gotta stop your shit, bro. You got to. Because it's like playing fucking
But
Russian
for real, are
roulette
you
with a
ever
full
really
clip.
ready for it?
You will never will be.
You're never no matter how financially or mentally or physically prepared you're prepared for it. There's no way to prepare for it. You're not gonna be as ready as you don't be thinking. You're not gonna be as ready as you think you are.
But you're not going to be as bad as they say you are. But you got to find that middle place. And that middle place is acceptance is like, all right, I'm ready to do this. Wherever it go. Like,
I mean,
and if the
That's-
answer is
I think
yes,
I'll be
That's
good there.
not a hard conclusion to come to, though. I mean,
depends on who you ask. You know, yeah.
I think I'll be a great dad.
you will be a great dad. He's a great godfather.
But that I don't doubt that neither. But in 9 months,
I get what
you
you're
ready.
saying though. The responsibility changes.
Right.
Your whole life changes.
Right.
Like, your whole.
Are you secure in everything to be like,
For the better,
I can
though.
do this? If there's any doubt or the answer is no, bro, you got time, bro.
It doesn't, I mean, you can have all the doubt in the world, but once, there's something
Fight or
That-
flight.
there's something that comes with children that like it just kind of like there is no more doubt, like there's no more excuses, there's no more like oh well yeah, I don't know about this, like it all goes out the window. And
In hindsight, it just
You
depends
do-
because
you
there
do
are there
whatever.
beat parents.
yeah, there are,
So
but I mean there's no like realm in this universe or the other 9 that exists that he would ever be a deadbeat. So like that's a
well, no, but I'm not saying that. But like for everything, all right,
live your life.
kids feed off energy, right? Would you agree to that?
Yeah, they do.
All right, you personally, you internalize a lot of shit. So that no longer can be a thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
But everything changes. I think you are like severely underestimating like the entire process of like having a child.
but what I'm saying is, I feel like our perspectives are gonna be different because male and female. Like, you actually have to physically give birth to this child,
Right.
and you don't have I mean, you have a few options, but morally, you don't have the option to disconnect, right? But as a man, that connection that you're saying, like on a deeper level, it's either in you or it's not. Like, I don't feel like everybody go through that just because they have a kid. You feel me? So I'm not saying him specifically because I know he'll do what he got to do. That's the type of person that he is. But just saying, as a whole, if we speaking to the general, like, I don't feel like that's everybody's feeling. Like, that's like Motherfuckers just be like, shit, I got a baby on the way, type shit. And that's what it is, and that's the energy that is portrayed. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
I mean, it is what it is at this point. It
Like you
is
said,
what it
we
is.
pushing 30. Like, start getting them motherfuckers out the way.
Yeah, I miss that shit.
I do not look. There's no world that I want to be the 60-year-old kindergarten mom.
Not 60. You got to think you'll have grays? Like all of this but gray? Interesting. I ain't gonna get grays. I'm gonna have a bald head.
You on the way.
I'm gonna have a bald head.
said,
I
"I'm
know
have
where
a
it's gonna
bald
go.
head."
If I can get my beard to really grow, maybe I might get something in the beard, but I don't see that in my future. Y'all ready to
I already
close
have a
out?
few.
Yeah.
For real?
They're-
You
they're-
stressing too much.
They're tucked in though.
You
Hendrix has one.
For real?
He has one. I was braiding his hair the other day and I saw it like, and it's
What
as
you
long
stressed
as all his
A
other
gray hair.
hairs.
What is he stressed about?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's because his middle name is Esquire. That's just, it's an old name. You got to live up to it.
Don't do my man. He has a big name because he's gonna be a big person. In
That's
this
why
world.
he's stressed. At what?
The pressure.
Yeah.
No.
Real quick before we go, smoke this week. I just want to say, fuck Bill Cosby. Fuck anyone that supports Bill Cosby. I'm talking about people that put
Like Felicia Rashad?
Yeah. Fuck Felicia Rashad.
Fuck Stephanie Mills. That little stupid ass tweet that she did talking about, I hope when he leaves now and he learns from his experience and is able to able to help black men that are in his position. Bitch, like, what are you talking about? This bitch,
All right.
this nigga raped actual women, like, over at least 30 amount.
60.
60?
60.
That's way more than what I was even saying just now. Like,
How
no,
old
fuck
is
her.
Bill Cosby?
Too fucking old to be doing what
No,
the
because
shit
if
he
it's
was
over
doing.
60 women, like, to speak to his fucking lifespan, that's a lot. That's
If you line 60 people in here, that's nuts. Like, that's crazy.
Also, lastly, fuck Rachel Nichols.
He's 83. So
83?
60 women, that's a good portion of his life.
And then
that
I would
he
see
spent.
people, and then I would see people. My bad. And I would see people talking about, putting pictures of Bill Cosby and like, free this man. Like, for example, Lil Duval, who ain't got no chill
Oh, yeah.
whatsoever.
Fuck him, too. Your postpartum is showing, you ugly bitch.
Whoa.
I hate.
Lil Duval?
Yes.
He be saying dumb
Yeah.
shit sometimes. Though,
Yeah,
bro.
that was the most ignorant shit.
I have nothing to say. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know how I feel about rape culture in general. Like I never fuck with Bill Cosby, never. So I think that because I knew I was gonna have a devil's advocate. I thought about
Don't you
creating
do
a
it.
scenario.
Don't you do it.
But I was like, nah, that's too touchy.
Lastly, fuck Rachel Nichols and all the tap dancers that was trying to defend her
Yeah.
in the little situation where she was trying to downplay the situation with.
Damn, Kev had a lot of smoke
A
this week.
diverse hire? That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
Is
Bingo.
that council? I don't believe that's a real thing, but is that councilable? Is that an offense that could get you counseled?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're still downplaying the fact that you're trying to display that you're not being racist, even though you are being racist.
After
trying to
they
say
laughed
that
about, the Black Lives Matter movement and everything like that too. That's on wax.
But I don't think nobody truly ever canceled.
No, they're not.
we're not doing this.
I'm
today.
like, who's really been canceled?
I think, I don't think that.
Not a soul.
Actually, you know who did get canceled?
Who?
But he canceled himself. Daniel Caesar.
He just ain't have another great album.
No, because, I liked the last album, but it's like I couldn't get jiggy with it. Like, I hate that you did that to yourself.
That's what happens when you align yourself with white women.
And on that note, are we good for the day? No closing remarks?
I'm good.
No? Everybody?
I'm straight. Take us out.
Are you sure? Because you always got something to say after I close this.
No, you got it.
You have any announcements? Like church? You remember
Any
how they
church
used to do
announcements?
The announcements at the end? Are you good?
Nah, but I will go ahead and say now, if you don't do it with energy, you will be doing it again. So
You know what's crazy? D closed the Three Musketeers better than I think I have ever closed any episode out.
I wasn't gonna say that, but
I said it. Do you want to do it again? Nope. Oh, this is gonna suck. Anyway, this is the one, the only, and the greatest motherfucking podcast in the world. Did I say it right?
No,
it
you
didn't. It didn't sound like it was coming out right.
do it again.
Again.
Okay. This is the one, the only, and the greatest motherfucking podcast in the world, Craig. We out of here. We love y'all, right? Is that what Ryan says?
Yeah.
Pink eye? We love y'all.
Yes, sir. Hottest podcast on the fucking planet. We getting down to the nitty gritty. We giving it to you raw, uncut, uncensored. Time to check in. Greatest motherfucking podcast in the world, Craig.
I'm speaking the facts, you know we gon' have some fans pissed off. This that fly, how your life too plain, we gon' help y'all lift off. I'm cracking the jokes with the folks and you know we still got a shit talk. Welcome to Grit Talk, yeah.